north of the border in Toronto. The setting for the Hornets. The young shooter, Brandon Miller. He'll be looking to bring his offense tonight as they get ready to tip off at Scotiabank Arena. Hornets, Raptors, coming up next. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance here now to look at the rookie race. Never too soon to see how some of the fresh faces in the league are holding up. We've got quite a few youngsters looking to put their name in the front of the Rookie of the Year race. Not really the start he wanted to have for his NBA career, but the season is young. He can still fight his way, guys, into the conversation.
And it's been a fairly drawn-out adjustment period for him in the early stages of his rookie season.
Well, some guys hit the ground running right away in the NBA. He may need some extra time to find his footing.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Knuppel. Then it's Miller, and it's Salon in at the 4 spot. And for Toronto, perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. And it's Smith, then it's Barnes, and it's Abdul Rahim in at the 5. We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but teams have started here to balance out. And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Smith against Ball. Smith kicks to Barnes. Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Salon.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Going for a dunk, Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
Ingram against Miller. Beyond the arc. Ball no good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Well, the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Raptors shooting their first foul shot of the night.
With the and 1. Defensive foul. On Knuppel. First personal foul. First.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to Knuppel. And Knuppel slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Now, here is Smith. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Barnes sets a screen for Smith, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Knuppel with it. Barrett covering. There's Miller with the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Toronto. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his due.
He had 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Wiseman's checked in for Toronto. So he can't get either to fall. Raptors trail by 7. Smith with the basket on the assist by Wiseman.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Boston Celtics. Outside, Ball. To the paint. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Ball. From down in the low post, it goes. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now, here is Smith. Outside, Barrett. 5 to shoot. Ingram dishes to Barrett. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 7. Ingram passes to Smith. Here he goes. That's good. And it's Ingram with the assist.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Outside, Ball. To the inside. Here's Miller. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Smith with it. 11-point game his last outing. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Smith. Pass to Barrett. The 3-ball. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, that ball was in and out of the hands of R.J. Barrett so quickly. He did not give the defense any time to react.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Raptors trail by 6. Smith scanning the floor. There's the pick, and there's the drive for 3. Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, they gave us great matchups a year ago. Hopefully, that's the case again now.
And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. 4th, LaMelo Ball.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Both teams will make substitutions. Hornets leading by 9. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Charlotte making a switch here. Arenas is checked in. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Toronto. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. And, of course, Charlotte, 3.5 back. Miller surveying the floor. He's covered by Wiseman. Ball from long range. Wiseman with the rebound. Raptors trail by 9. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass the ball. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going this way. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Charlotte leading by 5. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Just 5 to shoot. Murray bowls. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And it's ball penetrating. Good.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Hornets leading by 5. To the paint, releases, and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got his 3rd assist on the night. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in, and the Hornets making a change here. Toronto on defense, trailing by 4. Fires from 18, and it's good off the glass. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Pass to Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. A rebound by Washington.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
1:15 left to play in the first quarter. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that's exactly what you have to do against good defense. Take it strong.
Miller kicks it over to Arenas. Pass to Kneppel. That's good. It's Arenas with the assist. And that's 11 points for Kneppel.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's Abaji. Still without a basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Arenas. 6-point lead. Pass to Miller. Back to Arenas. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Abaji. And a missed layup. Now Kneppel. He's got 11. And here's Arenas. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
and that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Barrett is out there with Smith. And it's Abdul-Rahim in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Charlotte leading by 4. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing, guys."
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Barnes sets a screen for Smith. Down low. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Really good positioning there from Barnes as the roll man. He set a solid screen, and then he found his spot.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Here's man, covered by Smith. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Charlotte making a switch here. Salon's checked in. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we can do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win. Whoa! Unreal.
Man, this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Charlotte leading by 7. To the paint, here's Arenas. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
To the middle. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Kneppel. Driving the lane, and Kneppel slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Here's Salon, covered by Barnes. Pass to Washington. Here's Mann. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here is Ingram. Launches a 3. The shot off that time. Mann with it. 9 points last game. Salon, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Fuck, I was taking
Raptors trail by 11.
Take it to these dudes.
Now here is Smith. Barnes dishes to Ingram. And again, no good by Toronto.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Oh, he sledgehammered it in. Climb that ladder.
It's too much. It's just too much.
His teammates are falling all over each other. Look at him.
I can't believe he tried that in game.
Here's Mann. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Abdul-Rahim. He's covered by Arenas. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Here's Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Wiseman's checked in for Toronto. Miller's checked in for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball comes in for Trey Mann. Back to Ball.
He's about as smart a player as you'll find. LaMelo going to the up fake to earn the trip to the line.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Charlotte making a switch here. Arenas is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Miller. Knocks down the step-back J. And the Hornets lead by 8.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Here's Abdul Rahim. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Here's Ball. He's got 13. Pass to Washington. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Timeout.
Washington's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good to see Ball dishing it out there, especially to one of his perimeter shooters.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barrett against Arenas. Here's Murray Boyle. Last game out, he had 14. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a look at some of the stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Good on both. Now Ball. Last game we saw him score 32. Pass to Washington. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Now Barrett. Takes it inside. And Barrett brings it in.
And I love when Barrett refuses to settle for that contested jumper. He's really good attacking the rim.
Hornets leading by 8. Outside, Ball. Pass to Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Raptors have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Charlotte has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Washington with a screen on Barrett. And it's Arenas penetrating. Lets it go from deep. And Salon gets it to go. Salon's got 5 points now in the quarter. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Barrett. Wiseman sets a screen for Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Inside, here's Murray Boyle. A shot, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Salon. Now, here's Ball. Barrett covering. Barrett against Ball. Spins. Over Barrett. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Hornets leading by 8. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Back to Ball. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him. So it's the Hornets now. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the middle. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And he uses the glass on the lane. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break.
What you really like about these young fellas, they compete. They've arrived with no fear. Can't say that about most rookies.
Still a long season ahead, but so far, yeah, they've been very impressive. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Charlotte Hornets. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Raptors trail by 9. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Knipple and Miller are your wingmen. And it's Ball. And it's Salon in at the 4 spot.
Well, he is more than capable of hurting you from the three-point line. Ingram knows how dangerous that shot is.
Outside ball. Here's Salon, covered by Barnes. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Ball. Second chance shot. It's deflected. Here's Abdul-Rahim. He's covered by Ball. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute.
What is it you say, Kev? Up high and down hard.
Oh, exactly, G.A. You've got to say it emphatically. He was soaring up high, down hard.
Wow, I am speechless at the kind of athleticism needed to pull that off.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Abdul-Rahim's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Ball. 15 points in the game. Now, here is Miller. Back to Ball. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Abdul-Rahim's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The score now all even. Abdul-Rahim's got 25 points.
But you can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass the ball. Here's Knebel. To stop the drought. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 2.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. He's got 25. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Barnes. And it's blocked.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Salon gets it to go.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Hornets 4th.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
To the middle, here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
Charlotte leading by 7. Knebel with it. He's got 13. There's a screen. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Abdul-Rahim's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And talking to Con Knebel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. Just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic. I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your four teammates are at all times.
And for some, it's natural, and for some, they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Hornets leading by 7. Pass to Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
Wiseman's checked in for Scotty Barnes.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal. Now, let's take a quick look at the numbers for Brandon Ingram. He's getting around 16 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
Charlotte's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Ball from long range. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Whoa! What a play!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And here is Ball. He's got 15. From outside the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Ball's got 18 points in the game.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
Smith against Ball. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Smith the pass to Ingram. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now just a 3-point Hornets lead. Charlotte shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Pass to Miller. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He goes on Brandon Ingram.
Clearly a foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Yeah, they've clearly been the more physical team. And how about all the second chance points? What a concerted effort to pound the offensive glass.
Hornets leading by 5. Back to Ball. Over Smith. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. To the inside. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first one falls. And Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And the Raptors call time here. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, whatever they're doing against them right now, it's not working. You're going to have to mix things up, maybe be a little less predictable.
Pass to Liddell. Here's Murray Boyle. Clock at 4. The shot from 20 feet away. The Hornets pull it in. Miller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, Washington. Pass to Knippel. Charlotte gets it back. And here is Ball. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now, here's Ball. 18 points for him. To the wing right side. Charlotte moving the ball around. And that one, good.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Outside Arenas. Pass to Knipple. Here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
For Toronto, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Here is Arenas. Right now, he's averaging 11 points a game. Now, man, pass to Knipple. Buries the long-range jumper. Knipple's got 16.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Houston. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. Pass to Murray Boyle. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And it's Washington missing. Raptors trail by 6. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Man passes to Arenas. Pass to Man. Goes back up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Here's Abaji. Here's Murray Boyle. And so is Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them.
I got 4 and 13.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Hornets leading by 6. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. And it's Smith, and it's Houston in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And there it is for them. And the Hornets lead by 5.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Nice shot by Smith. Here's Man. Down low. Here's Salon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And slammed up by Ingram.
Well, there are a lot of great athletes in this league, and you could certainly put Brandon Ingram in that category.
Hornets leading by 3. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Here's Man, covered by Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Salon's got 19 points.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Smith the pass to Barnes. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hornets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Outside Arenas. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 4. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Smith outside. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes getting an opportunity at the rim, and I know that put a smile on his face.
Man with it. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Abdur-Rahim can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Abdur-Rahim's shot is good. Abdur-Rahim's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Raptors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Barnes the screen. Abdur-Rahim passes to Barnes, and it's Barnes slapping it down.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And here's Arenas. Pass to Salon. No good with the triple. Smith left side. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Raptors. And the Hornets making a change here. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down." The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Barnes finds Ingram. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ingram's got 11 in the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside, Ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Abdur-Rahim's shot is good. Now it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Here's Smith. The Hornets pull it in. Salon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nice pass in here by Charlotte.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Toronto's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Abdur-Rahim passes to Barrett. To the middle. It's stolen. He takes it in. Here's Salon. Banked in off the glass. Salon's got 12 now in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Outside ball. Pass to Knippel. Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Ingram.
Man, look at Ingram that time, using full extent of that length to get a hand on it.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Hornets trail by 3. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Toronto.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Smith with a wide open look. Back to Barrett. The 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Abdul-Rahim passes to Barrett. From deep three-point territory. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And that's the next step for Barrett. If he can make these long threes, it's going to open up driving lanes for him.
And it's Ingram missing. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Creating spacing. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the night and his 2nd this half.
Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Knippel. Miller with a wide open look. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Now Barnes. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Smith against Ball. Now Miller. 5 on the clock. It's good!
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. It's good!
Tremendous read by Barrett. He recognized coming out of that pick and roll who had the better shot.
Now, here's Ball. Takes the 13-footer. He gets it to go.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
Barnes. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Well, that's just a clutch shot from Barnes, and it's what his team expects from him in these moments.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. From outside, Hill rips down the rebound.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
No good there. Charlotte has got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And down goes the 3.
You remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Ball fired. Oh, hits the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Ball against Smith. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And it misses. Timeout is called by Charles Lee. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
The Raptors call timeout. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
The Raptors call timeout.
Estimate nobody.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Here. This is a lot. This team early.
And a tough break is a second attempt at the line. No good. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
I don't think they should be waiting here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
How about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Nah, I ain't doing that, man. That's bullshit. I ain't even do that shit. Yeah, they got me fucked up. That's game right there. I'm done.